The Royal Enfield 500 bullet crankshaft that we've got here is a bit of a celebrity, in that it's come from a bike belonging to one Jackie Furneaux, who apparently has done a total of 80,000 miles on an engine with this crankshaft in it. And obviously she's had many long distance adventures on that bike, and I was asked to by someone undertaking some more work on her engine and or bike if I would take a look at the crankshaft and see that everything was alright, because it's going to be involved in more long distance adventures. So here it is. Well, we're not so much just checking it out because it has got a new big end assembly to go into it, although the big end actually feels fine in spite of the high mileage. There's no noticeable play or anything, but I'll be opening it up in a minute and we'll fit the new parts anyway. But I've just got it set up here just to sort of check for any run out on it and what it might have been before I split the crank and do the work. And as usual, this clock is in thousandths of an inch and this one's a metric one, but believe it or not, from one division to the next you got 5 thousandths of an inch on this one, and on this one you've got 0.1 of a millimetre, which is 4 thousandths of an inch. So the actual movement we're going to see on the needles is going to represent pretty much equal amounts. So anyway, I'll give it a little bit of a spin now and just see what we've got here. And we can see that the needles are rising and falling together by quite remarkably, actually, damn near the same amount. That one there probably equates to about 3 thousandths of an inch. Actually, I would say that one does as well. And the good news actually about all that is that they're rising and falling together, so one even cancels the other one out in real terms. So that crankshaft, we can say, had no run out, which might be part of the reason why it managed to do 80,000 miles perhaps. But anyway, I'm going to split this crank shortly and go over the big end and change any worn components. I've got a crank pin and I've got a floating bush, etc. So anything that needs changing will be replaced, and then it's my job to put it back together and true it and hopefully get just as respectable run out or non-run out readings as we see here, ready for Jackie to go and do more long distance travels on her bullet. So no pressure then, Paul. Right, well, that'll wrap this one up. We'll have another video when I've split the crank and have a look inside and see how things are, and then obviously I'll do one at the end then when it's back together and hopefully trued up nicely. But that'll do us for now.